Like, comment, subscribe. Ring the bell. Get the notifications. Trucking with David H. on Facebook. Oh yeah. Come here, buddy. Let's get your hairbrush back. Let's do your face hair. So, anyone wants to play? See if anyone wants to play today. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did I put reality of trucking or I'd put realty? That's right, MAGA. I'll have to check that. I'll have to check that title when I'm done. But the title's supposed to be the reality of trucking, and I just realized, wait a minute, did I spell realty? Maybe. Oh man. 60 seconds. That's all you're gonna give me is 60 seconds? Huh? What's up, Billy? What's up? Oh, I don't know. No, don't lick me freaking lips with your shit licking nasty tongue. Poop eater. How's everybody doing today, huh? What's that plastic bag behind me? That's a trash bag. That's got that's a paper plate from my lunch. There, no looking at my trash bag. Oh man, on a mini vacation in South Lake Tahoe. Right on, Cody. That sounds good. I'm doing good. I just woke up from a nap. Why is it hanging? Woman, you know the bag's always there. That bag's been, you've been on the truck for how many years? That bag's always hanging there. Yeah, there's trash in the middle too. There's always been a trash bag right there for the back of the sleeper, and then right here for the front of the sleeper. Right there. You're out of your mind, woman. Yeah, no crap. Man, I just woke up. My eyesight's all jacked up. I can't barely read these comments. For a minute, I thought I was an airbag Freightliner. Man. Damn, woman. You got me all confused. I just woke up. Whoa, careful, Billy. Careful, Billy. I gotta deliver this load here, and I'll leave at about 5, maybe 4:45. Get there about 5. No, I'll leave at 4:55 and get there about 5. But the reviews of the place, I went ahead and got me a reserve spot here just in case I do get back. But the reviews of the place sound like I might be there all night long. Most of the reviews, 6 hours, 8 hours. But there are a couple reviews that, oh yeah, I was in and out in a couple hours, so who knows. It's a Freightliner airbag, yeah. It's a Freightliner trash bag. Oh, don't confuse me. Yeah, buy a vowel. But, oh man, this guy just started his truck. I hope he's not leaving. I've been sitting here all day. Trucks keep coming and going around me. I keep panicking because it's like, just stay. I don't want the guy to the right of me just backed in. So this guy backed in a little bit ago. So it's like, okay, everybody just stay right where you are and quit moving. The next truck to move is going to be me. I'm in Central Time Zone. Central Time Zone. I got up at 3:30 this morning to drive 150 miles, and I got to deliver at 6 p.m. So needless to say, I've been sitting here for what? Little over 8 hours now. Oh no, that's just what I've been in the sleeper. I've been off duty for an hour and a half, so 9.5 hours, so almost 10 hours. Yep. So I'll get a 10-hour break in, go deliver that, and then I got to come right back here because I pick up a load 23 miles from here, which this is the nearest truck stop for the place. 23 miles from here tomorrow night at 6 p.m. I did that on purpose because with the reviews of this place, I didn't want to get stuck. I didn't want to get stuck in a hurry, rush to go pick up a load after they, with no time, with my clock running, so on and so forth. So I wanted to pick something up tomorrow, tomorrow afternoon, and that load popped up. It paid decent enough, so I was like, okay, I'll take that. Oh, it picks up at 6. Oh well. But it delivers to an actual store, so I'll be staying at the store. I'll be staying at the store overnight. David, you just said you're gonna leave. Does that mean you're gonna fall off a tree? Man, you got your mind. What's up, Peterbilt? Pacific Standard Time. I hope you ain't in Pacific Standard Time. That means you're over in Ickland. First thing you gotta ask yourself is where they're coming from and where are they going? Billy. He's trying to be confusing. A dog's life. A dog's life. He just sits there like a bum. You sit there like a bum. You sit there like a baby bum. Rock-a-bye Billy on the treetop. When the Billy falls, the cradle will rock. No, that's not how it goes. God, I wish I could see better, man. My eyes are all jacked up. Just said leave. Unfortunately. Oh, you're on... Oh, dude, did you go to California? He's gonna get stuck in all that snow over there on the 40. Besides Alaska and Hawaii, answer me this. In which state in the lower 48 is there 2 time zones? Kentucky. Does Tennessee have 2 time zones? I know Kentucky has 2 time zones. If you got an older Rand McNally, Arizona's got about 50 time zones. All the way through Arizona, he goes, change your time zones, change your time zone, change your time zone, change your time zone. Driving you freaking crazy. Kentucky, I think Tennessee too, but I'm not sure about Tennessee. I feel like a dumbass. I went to a Stevens Freightliner and about to get in and realized I don't work for that company no more. Yeah, that would have been pretty bad. You took 20 to 10 from Dallas. Be careful down there because those get a lot of ice. The 10 over in New Mexico, she'll get icy as fuck. Boop. Boop. Yeah, I did that not last year, the year before last. I was in California at Walmart picking up a load, coming out, it was going west of Oklahoma. I can't remember where though. And it was going to be like the first snow on the 40. And I'm like, man, I'm going to take the 10 to the 20, and run that route. And I'll never forget when I was talking to my dispatcher, I was like, yeah, I'm getting ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and stay south and go to 10. He goes, be careful. There's ice, there's a lot of ice on the 10 when there's weather. Whatever, bro. So I'm going through Arizona. It's 70 degrees. It's beautiful, all good. I get to New Mexico, Deming, New Mexico. I stopped to do a 30 at the Petro there, and it started snowing about 20 miles before. Just lightly. No big deal. I do my 30-minute break. I jump back on the freeway, and I hammer down. And I don't know, about 20 minutes into my drive, I see flashing lights up there in the right lane like a tow truck. So I start slowing down, and I slow way down, and I realize it is a tow truck, and there's a doubles flipped over on his side right there. So as I'm going by, the one thing that got me was how quiet my tires got as I hit it. All of a sudden, things just got real quiet. And I'm like, that's odd. And then all of a sudden, the truck just starts jackknifing. And, I know not to hit the brakes, so it's slowly coming around. So I go ahead and tap the accelerator, and that straightens it out, and I get through that part of it. I start coasting, and it keeps wanting to jackknife here and there. So I see people pulled over on the side of the road, and I'm thinking about doing it, but I'm like, if you get on that's really icy over there. You're never getting off that shoulder. So I'm going real slow, about 8-10 miles an hour, and I catch up to the line of trucks, and they're all just doing about, I think we were doing like 3 to 5 miles an hour. And yeah, it kept coming to a stop because there was any truck that wasn't a dual wheel tractor was stuck. Whether you were in the right lane or the left lane, we were going around them, slaloming all the stuck doubles. There was usually doubles were stuck, just spinning in the ice. And yeah, it was pretty damn scary. Delivering West Sacramento, decent load, that area coming out, so we'll see. Decent loads coming out. Okay, right on. Just keep your eye on that 40, man, and I definitely wouldn't go up to the 80 when you come out of there. Sacramento is going to want to take you up to the 80, get out, so be careful what you take out of there. I haven't heard any weather on Donner and all that, but I would definitely check and make sure Donner is good before you come flying out of there. Oh, Billy. But I was going to take my truck to the shop in January. It needs some work done to it, and I figured by January I'd have enough miles on it to go ahead and get the DEF filter and stuff cleaned on it, which I was talking to a buddy of mine earlier, and he's like, well, why don't you just do it when you go home in December? Because I'm going to take a week off in December. And I thought to myself, yeah, why am I not doing it? And then I remembered, because I wanted to get the DEF filter done at the same time. But looking at it, it's not going to need the DEF filter cleaned for a while. I forget I'm running solo. You don't put that many miles on running solo. So I'm going to go ahead, and when I take off in December, I'm going to go drop the truck off at Freightliner. There's a recall that needs to be done, and I got some work that needs to be done. So we'll see how long that takes. David, I got to start this video over from the beginning. Okay. Most of the freight is going across 80, but check the weather, and nothing is really happening this week, Monday to go. You got light freezing rain, but that's early morning Monday. Yeah, I was going to say, I haven't heard anything, up over in, the Donner area. I don't know. I mean, Wyoming is fucked right now, but I don't know what it'll be like by the time you go through there. Wyoming is a winter wonderland. Yeah, at this point, I'm pretty much, I might still go up north some, um, but I won't be going out west anymore this year. Um, so yeah, but I might still go up to, Michigan and, that stuff, because they're not usually too bad up there. But we'll see. At some point, I'll also be done for driving up past the 40. The answer is on time. Michigan's Upper Peninsula is Eastern and Central Time. You can close the bar on one side of the street, walk across the street, and have another hour before last call. Okay. What's up, Ben? Ben, how you doing, man? God damn, this truck is, the sun's beating off his side of his truck, is making me blind. From what I saw earlier today, it was supposed to be in the mid 50s in Wyoming, but that could change very quick. Yep, that's for sure. Just look at the 5-day forecast and don't book into blizzards. Yeah, that would be a smart thing to do. See, I don't understand all these guys that are piling up on these freeways, driving in that shit. Driving in blizzards, driving in sub-freezing temperatures. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I just don't. This guy's got it. Good. But I'm going to be getting rid of this trailer, so that's a kind of good and kind of a bummer. There's only thing wrong with this trailer is it's got a manual slide, and it's been finicky to slide because I don't usually use manual slides. I rather like have the air slide. But I got a drop and hook. After I deliver my next load, I got a drop and hook I'm picking up in Oklahoma to go to Alabama. Then this morning I found a load to get me from Alabama to Louisiana that I would use as a load home, and I tried booking it and there's no answer, and then I realized, oh man, it's freaking Saturday. So I left a message with them. We'll see how it plays out. I left a couple messages with some different people, but we'll see how it plays out. Truck payments probably, yeah. The pressure. You registered for California. What do you mean registered for California? What do you mean by that, Ben? What emissions? Yeah, my truck's got emissions on it. To 2023. I didn't turn nothing off. Yeah, so no, you need to register your truck. I need to register my truck with who? Are you hearing this, Peterbilt? Need to register my truck with who? That's the first I've ever heard of that. I've never had to register my truck before. I've been to California a million times. Now you're making me feel like a criminal. I need to call permits because I remember in orientation, she mentioned something about you'll get some electronic permits or something for New Mexico and a couple other states. And if you don't get them, call permits. And I never got any emails about that, so. Why would I have to register my truck at a CARB website? I've never had to do that before, and I've been to California a bunch of times with my last company with Prime. I'll have to look into that, but yeah, that's the first I've heard about registering for California. Oh, it's new. Okay. Of course it's new. California's like, hey man, you need to register to come here. Oh, don't tell me you have to pay to register. That would be funny because I ain't paying shit to go to California. They already screw you going there. All the fuel taxes they get on you. Yeah, you do. Nope. Okay, well, I guess I won't be going to California. These fuckers can starve over there is all I care. Stupid ass blue state. Why is this guy driving so fast to the fucking truck stop? What the hell? Roll your truck over. Please roll. Please. Jesus Christ. Well, I guess he wouldn't roll over. He's a flatbed. But he's doing like 70 mile an hour through here. And what's worse is he's looking. He's flying, but he's looking to see if there's any parking. Oh my God, man. I've done my first hazmat load so far, so good. Still got 400 miles to go. Not really much difference. Okay. Right on. Oh, I wonder if that was that hazmat load I was going to take. There was one going to California. It paid pretty decent. No, it delivered before. I would have been already coming back from California. Like 50 a year or something, and you need your smog tested and submitted. Nope, I ain't going to California. Fuck California. I hate that state. This is why I hate it even more. I hate it even more. Yes, Lugna, Landstar does drive into Canada. As a matter of fact, my logs have Canada logs on them. Well, it looks like this will be the first time and last time with Landstar I'll come to California unless the rates are just too good to pass up. Yeah, you gonna go get your truck smog tested? Go through that nightmare? The reason I'm asking is because I want you to keep an eye on FLS agency. They have preloaded with decent rates to Texas. To keep you out of the snow, okay. The reason I'm asking it is, what, out of California to Texas? I ain't going to California, fuck that. California, no way. Let's see what. Oh man, what time is it? 4 o'clock. Okay, I got another hour. Another 45 minutes. Because I'll get there at 5. Yeah, there's like a steady stream of trucks coming in here now. People are shutting down early today. What the hell? Is there weather coming or something? I didn't even play any game. I just got a reserve spot for tonight. Because there ain't going to be no parking here. First brand new truck I ever owned was a 2009 Kenworth T660. Pre-def, had a 490 cat. Those were the days. Yeah, pre-def, man. Those were the days. His def nonsense is just stupid. It's like, here, let's see if we can't ruin everyone's vehicles by putting fucking cow piss in it. Oh, I see. You see, you went and looked at FLC agency. Okay. Oh man. You know, it sucks. There's a load I almost booked going home the other day too. I was actually on the phone with guy booking it, and I'm like, why is this paying so good? It was paying about $500 more than it should have been paying. But you know, I confirmed the rate and everything, and he's like, yeah, 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 and I'm like, fucking sweet. And I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm like, yeah, so I'll go ahead and take that. And he's like, hey, hold on 1 second. And he came back and he went, man, my bad. He goes, this ain't supposed to be on this board. This is a flatbed load. He said, or an over dimension load. It was 60 foot long is what it needed. He goes, this is a 60-foot load. So, yeah. I can leave my back doors open for that money. It's the I'll haul Harbor Freight. Won't go to SoCal. We'll have to get into Midwest snow to make decent money. Right. What's up, Noah? How you doing, man? Yeah, I ain't running to SoCal if I gotta sit and get my truck smogged and all that bullshit. Nah. No, I got out of California to lose all that bullshit. You gonna tell me you're gonna smog a semi? These trucks weren't designed for that shit. Now they're gonna run emission test on them that they weren't even designed for. Nah, I'm good. You're moving to Montana, you be a Denafloss tycoon. You just bought a truck, picking it up in 2 weeks. Right on. Right on. Where are you gonna go work at? What do you mean, what? What? Why are you barking now? Gremlin? What? You need more water? Or do you need to go outside? I wonder if he has to go to the bathroom. We've been in here all day, but let me make sure you got water, buddy. Hear that noise? He's now behind the seat, huddled in the corner, freaked out. That little popping of that bottle freaks this poor dog out. I mean, and that pop, he'll literally sit there and shake. And I show it to him, he can see what it is. It's not like it's hidden from him, but man, I'll tell you what, that shit scares the hell out of him. It's all right, Billy. Oh, bro, I hope you bought a cheap truck. I hope you bought a cheap truck. The old rates in the, even the good loads here aren't good. I mean, they're better than the bad ones, but rates are pretty poor. $55K. Well, it could be $1 million truck. What I should have said is hopefully your monthly payments are low. Because that's what's going to get you is that payment. Fortunately, not coming out this week, but pay pretty decent, not going to lie. Okay. You're going to go do flatbed, right on. Flat backing. I thought about doing flatbed. And then I woke up and I was like, oh my God, that was a nightmare. Whew. Billy, come out from behind the couch, bro. Whoa, mama. Sucks. All these guys are coming in here finishing their day. I'm just getting ready to get started. And what I'm looking for, what I understand is you drop your trailer there and the yard truck goes and puts it in the door and you wait for them to bring it back. So I'm looking forward to going and dropping that trailer and either do a live again while I'm waiting for it or go to bed. I don't know. I guess it depends on how I feel when I get there, because right now I'm kind of tired. Need to know agents with consistent, easy stuff to do. That's here. Yep, that's one of my problems I keep running across, Ben. I keep forgetting, is when these agents call me and are offering me these loads and whatnot, and it's like, oh no, I can't. Like the other day, I was going to deliver first thing in the morning on, we'll call it Wednesday, and they were calling me for loads that day, but I was going to be out of hours. And one of the things, I only asked one agent because I didn't think about it, but I was like, no, I can't take that load. I'm going to be out of hours. And they're just like, oh, okay, thank you. You have a good day. Thanks for taking my call. And then the last one, I was like, oh, wait, do you have something for tomorrow, though? Oh, let me look. And they looked, and they had something, but it was going to Florida, and I'm not going to Florida. But I mean, I had like 4 or 5 people call me that I could have asked, hey, do you have a load for tomorrow? It's things like that I got to remember to do. Just make sure you have plenty of money in savings, because it will take a long time to get in with Landstar. I just went through it. Yes, that is true, Noah. It took me like 7 or 8 weeks to get in. And then, you're out for a week or two before you make any kind of money. So make sure you save a stack of cash. I'm a company driver and thinking of learning freight brokering. Okay. That might not be a bad deal to get you out of the truck. I haven't quit my company position, waiting till I have orientation date. Yeah. Once I got my orientation date, I didn't see a paycheck for a month. I think I still had a month to go before I seen a paycheck. Because once I got my orientation date, it was a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Yeah, I think it was just about a month before I got a paycheck. I think it was like 3.5 weeks, because I just, after you do orientation, you got to get a trailer. So yeah, did that guy, what are they doing over there? Or as long as you can deliver on time, ask if they can pick it up the next day. That's true. Yeah, because I do notice some of the freight does have a lot of time on it. When I was trying to find a load home, there's all these loads that had like 550, 600 miles on them, and they're giving you 2 days to deliver it. I was going to ask, hey, can it deliver early? But I found something different, but that didn't work out anyways. I still have to find a load from Alabama to Louisiana or to Texas. I'm trying to find something that goes to Louisiana. That way I know I can because if I can, the shorter the run I can go, the more I can deadhead to get the load, to get it there in one day. And then I can, deadhead from Louisiana to the house, because I'm only an hour and a half or something like that from the border of Louisiana. Yes, they make you quit before they give you an orientation date. Pretty much they make you quit once you're once they're ready to give you your date. Um, yeah, because as soon as I told them I quit and I was done, they got my 8-day. Within a day or two, they got my 8-day logs, and that's when they set up orientation date. But unforeseen reasons, I couldn't make that date, so I had to wait a couple extra days. Yeah, it's kind of crappy. They make you quit before you actually get your orientation date. Yes, you had to quit first, and it could take from 2 weeks to a month to get in. Just depends on how long they screw around with your paperwork. And make sure you're on them every day, because things will go wrong, and if you don't call them, it will never go right. They don't correct it until somebody finally sees it. They had my name spelled wrong on a piece of paper that went 3 weeks before somebody noticed it. It was one of the last things. It was one of the things that caused me from going from orientation on a Wednesday to having to wait till the next Monday, because of they forgot the A in my last name. Ben says, it's first come first served. Shouldn't be an issue as long as the receiver gets it out in time. The receiver gets it out in time. I've already started onboarding. I just have to get my hazmat fingerprint before we can move further. Yep. Watch out where the huskies go down. You eat that yellow snow. Wait, the huskies don't. Wait, what? Watch out where the huskies go. Don't you eat the yellow snow? Okay. Jesus Christ. I've always had a job before I quit. Yeah, not here. You ain't gonna have a job before you quit. You gotta quit first. But pretty much, unless they didn't see something like happened to me, or something happened between the time you started and then, you should be okay. Because once you quit and they get that quit date, they'll move you right into orientation. Zubovic is going to be gone, yay. Oh, man. It's going to be a bitch to park here tonight. These spots are pretty tight. I'm not looking forward to coming back. That's for sure. Good thing I have 60 days until my first payment. Yes, that's nice. That's nice, man. Now is... I mean, congratulations for doing it, but... Man, I just... Now is just not the time to be leaving a paycheck and starting something like an owner-operator career with the economy the way it is and the freight the way it is. You're really starting behind the 8 ball. Really starting behind the 8 ball. It's going to be tough, man. You're going to have to buckle down. Where did you get your truck? I think he's meant to say no. Where did you get your truck, if you don't mind me asking? Peterbilt just, got his truck. Did you get 60-day grace period on your truck, Peterbilt? It's not bad time. You'll have all your mistakes worked out when it picks up. Yeah, but depending on what your bills are, making your mistakes and not making a steady paycheck could be bad. Aero truck sales. Okay, do you think we print and go back up, or maybe we go down quick then go up? Do you think we print and go back up, or maybe we go down quick then? What the hell are you talking about, Ben? Oh, you got 45 days? Okay. I survived not making shit at Prime for a year. Wow. Why weren't you making any money at Prime for a year? I was gonna go with him, but I decided to go with Lone Mountain. Didn't have to put a huge down payment down for the truck I got. Okay. Oh, money printing US dollars. I don't know if they're gonna print any money. I don't think that's really a good way of doing it. Well, that guy's lucky. He just got in and he's got himself a straight line back free spot even. How lucky is that? Yeah, printing only hurts, Noah says. Yeah. Yeah, I shouldn't print money. Not unless you're going to print it for me. Give it all to me. Then you can print as much as you want. Oh, man. I probably screwed up by picking a load that picked up tomorrow at 6 p.m. I probably could have got one that picked up tomorrow afternoon. But I was so worried about reading the reviews that how you can get stuck there. I didn't even think about what I didn't think about, because I was thinking about, okay, what if I'm there till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, and now I got to go do a 10-hour break. What I didn't think about is I can PC out of there. So once I go down and shut down, you know, I can sleep and then PC out, keep my clock going, and then go pick up the load. That's where I screwed up. I didn't think about doing that, because that's what I'll be doing, you know, tonight. When I leave there tonight, I'll be PCing back to this truck stop. Why would I want to break my clock after I make that delivery? So I screwed up by giving myself that much time. But hey, you live and learn. Fuel economy tanked, had a few times. The truck needs simple shit done that Cummins was difficult with the warranty. Oh. The country. Oh, did you have one of those stupid Kenworths they had? That's right, you got one of those Kenworths. I believe you were showing me your Kenworth when you got it. The country is already getting better, and Trump has even stepped into office yet. Yeah, that's true. I kept sitting more than I was driving at Prime. They gave me loads with too much time. Yeah, they do. The loads over there are having a lot of time on them. The loads here, they either don't have enough time on them or they have too much time on them. I don't get it. Ben, what's the deal with that? You go to pick up a load that's got 650 miles on it. They want you to pick it up on the 11th by 11 a.m. and they want you to deliver it on the 12th by 10 a.m. Now, if you've got any kind of deadhead, it's going to be tough to make that. You're not going to make that. You know, because 650 miles plus 100 miles, that's definitely. For instance, that's what I've got going on with this one load, but luckily, the drop and hook, luckily it's a drop by midnight, so I have enough time to do a 10-hour break, and then I'll be like 50 miles away when I run out of hours. But I was looking at loads to get me home, and there were so many of them I couldn't do because it was 600 miles and then 100 miles of deadhead. I'm not going to comfortably try to pick up a load and run 700 miles in one drive shift. No way. No way. Nebraska's got 2 time zones? Okay. You put 13K down, right on. Ben says, drill baby drill, crash the market, then back the dollar with gold or Bitcoin. You got a 2020 Peterbilt 579. That's not bad. You paid 55 for it? Boy, their prices came down. How many miles are on it? Yeah, dual body. Okay. I put 55,000. I mean 5,500, and got a 500 discount for signing on with Landstar, and 500 off my 6-month payment. Okay. Ben says you need to PC empty for personal reasons, or PC after the shipper a bit for a safe haven. Oh, you're talking about to be able to get to that load. Well, here's the thing. PC after the shipper a bit for a safe haven. Yeah, but here's the thing. If you're leaving that shipper and you need to run it straight to the receiver, PCing to a safe haven, if it's looked into, it's going to be obvious you PC'd from here to there. And let's say that safe haven is only 10 miles up the road. And let's say it's at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's not like it was full and I had to keep going. That's not going to work. And or let's say you got lucky and it's 20 miles in the direction you're going, so you're going to save that 20 minutes. Well, if you PC there and then what? Immediately go on drive and continue your route because you need to drive it right there. You can't sit there. That PC is not legally going to work out. I mean, I know what you're saying, but loads shouldn't be scheduled like that to where you have to run your clock illegally to make a delivery. The Google loads are like that. Yeah. 409,000. Okay. That's up there. Truck in the shop for bad turbo, 579, Porterville, California. I'm in a hotel on breakdown pay till Monday, Tuesday. Boring. Well, that sucks. Is it an old Stevens truck that you got? Peterbilt's asking. It's an ATS truck. Yeah, Stevens trucks were crap. Also only had Kenworths. Those loads pay good because they expect you there with a full clock. Yeah, they expect you out there. And how do you expect somebody to just happen to be unloading? I mean, I guess if you pre-planned it a day in advance and got yourself there and did a 10-hour break and then did it, okay. But shit don't work out like that all the time. Oh, and those loads weren't even paying that great. Those were just loads. Yeah, those loads weren't paying good. They were just loads that are on the board. I was looking at trying to get myself home. Yeah, they weren't paying good. Well, I know Stevens trucks because I used to work for them. They kept the maintenance pretty good on those trucks. They would pretty much force you to get an oil change or any service due at the time, or on time. Yeah, a lot of times getting a mega carrier fleet truck is probably going to have decent maintenance if they, like prime trucks, they make you get the service done. I mean, they're not, you can go over it, but they're, they'll make you get it done eventually before it gets too far out. Yeah, they just had a lot of damage, and I didn't want the high gearing in the fleet trucks. Why wouldn't you want the high gearing? High gears equals better fuel economy. Unless you're planning on hauling over, over 80,000 gross. The Stevens trucks and the prime trucks, they're all geared for heavy meat loads. Okay, good. So shut that off. That's good. So they do their maintenance. That's good, man. That's good. What time is it? 4:30. Okay. You plan pulling up to 100,000. All right. You're gonna be a heavy haul boy. Sounds good to me, man. Someone's got to do it. Might as well be you, right? That's surprising. They usually fix them and repaint them before they sell them to these companies. Maybe Error is different. ATS is an oversized flatbed company. Okay. The Billmeister. The Billmeister. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Huh? Brrr. Brrr. Man, one truck had the inner door ripped apart. As long as it had APU from day one, like Prime or Stevens, these trucks weren't meant to idle. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That is a biggie. You don't want to be idling these trucks. That's for damn sure. As long as you got a truck that was well maintained, you shouldn't have any major issues. You'll have issues as just the nature of having a truck. Yeah. Yeah, I got 450,000 miles on this truck, so I worry about what's lurking around the corner. What's lurking around the corner? What's lurking around the corner for Billy? Don't bite my face. David, from my experience, talking to guys, Landstar never questions PCN when empty, your personal time. If you're even close between one load, then you're next. When you're next. Well, I had to have a big talk with the log supervisor about PC because of what they were spewing in orientation and what the logs people were spewing. I didn't agree with it, so I had to get log supervisor on and clear it up. But from what they're saying is they're cracking down on PC because DOT is cracking down and they're starting to watch more PC. But man, they really didn't want you PCing, you know. And the orientation lady, she really had PC wrong. Really, she had a few things wrong that I had to get cleared up. You know, no, it's fine. You know, people don't know everything and they could mess things up. Yeah, I'm not sure if the Packard is going to be good or bad, but I have a 400,000 mile warranty. Yeah, but your truck already has 400,000 miles on it. And I know they ain't giving you another 400,000 miles. I wouldn't be worried about Landstar. DOT is who I'd worry about. Yeah, exactly. DOT hates Landstar. They drag you in for every fucking weigh station. If the weigh station is open, you got a 95% chance you're going in. Hell, even the closed weigh stations want to bring you in. I have the same motor, not too bad, and I'll already put 13,000 miles. I get pretty good fuel economy. I average 9.5, running 20 to 10, doing 72. It's a complete mess. I just don't do it loaded en route. Always save for personal reasons, not for commercial gain. Well, yeah. All PC loaded en route only for leaving a shipper or leaving, you know, obviously a receiver you'd be empty, but leaving a shipper to come back to a truck stop to complete a break. Or if I'm at a truck stop and I need to go, you know, get some food or something. You think you're going to get low 8s to high 7s. Okay. Gas guzzler. Oh, excuse me. Diesel guzzler. So on a 34, if we use PC to leave the truck stop, can we come back to the same truck stop? Yes. Yes, you can. That whole nonsense, I cleared up with them. Basically, she had to look at it. I told her why she said you couldn't do that is because when you can't PC, you have to start your 34 over because you can't PC on a 34. And I told him, nope, look it up. You can look it up. It says everywhere you can PC on a 34. PC is the same as being off duty. Basically, as long as you don't go on your drive line during a 34 or on duty, you're good. And she looked it up, she agreed with it, and she said, okay. The one thing I couldn't get her to, break on is I was like, okay, well, what about this scenario? I'm at a shipper or a receiver, I check in, they put me in the bullpen and say, it's going to be a couple hours till we can get to you, and I want to go eat. Can I PC to go eat and then PC back? She wouldn't give me the coming back. She says you can PC to go eat, but you can't come back. You got to go on duty to come back because you're now gaining back to your commercial reason. And I told her, but wait a minute. I've already got there. I'm here. I'm going to PC to go get food and PC back so I don't break my clock while I'm, waiting. And she finally came and said, you know what, on this one, we're not going to give it up. If you want, we'll call it a Landstar policy. And that's her way of not me, because when I tell her, look it up, she's like, no, we'll just call it a Landstar policy then. So you're not allowed to PC from a shipper receiver and then PC, but you could PC away, but you can't PC back. Even, see, at Prime, you could PC away, eat, shower, all that, but if you did a break, you had to PC back. You couldn't do a break and come back. Of course, we all did, but, Yeah, something tells me if something happens, you'll never get that warranty company to pay for shit. Because that's one of those too good to be true warranties. They're going to warranty it for 800,000 miles? Shit. They're going to pull the old, do you have all the records? Oh, this one's missing. You went 2 miles out, 2 miles over. Or we don't cover the consequent, We're going to cover the ring that went bad. It's $3, but we don't cover the labor or the bearings needed or, I just don't trust extended, third-party warranty. Extended warranties are fine, but third-party warranties, I don't trust them. What's up, Lenny? How you doing, man? Yeah, Ben, it is. It is. It sucks. As long as you get to your 90, you can PC to a truck stop and back to the 90. Yeah, as long as you're don't take a break there. Even Prime wouldn't let you take a break there. And for you guys who are wondering what he means by 90, at Prime, your 01 is your pickup and your 90 is your delivery. And anything that happens in between, multiple pickups, multiple deliveries, would be your 02, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Because I know people go, what the hell is he talking about? Your 90. So he's talking about your receiver. Yeah, you should. Yeah, you should. It's going to be all over the place at first until it gets used to how you drive it. Apparently these trucks have to learn how you drive them. And don't ask me how, but apparently they do. I've heard the Freightliner did. I didn't know about Peterbilt doing it. I don't know what you guys talking about. Fucking learning what? Going back to Trans Am, where it all started. Trans Am? I haven't heard good things about Trans Am. Landstar's NTP partnership isn't bad. What's NTP partnership? Peterbilt says, what about that nonsense if we run out of time at a shipper and they're telling us we have to go 50 miles back instead of going... No. The logs guy scratched his head on that and said, well, that's kind of what we're told. I said, bullshit. I said, you guys are reading the rule wrong. Because what they're reading is you can't go toward, you can't move to gain ground on your receiver or to gain ground on your job, whatever it is what they're looking at. But then when you're leaving a shipper or receiver, you need to go to the nearest safe haven. So when the log specialist called me and I told her, she already looked everything up. They wrote down all my questions and she already had it all looked up. And she said, yeah, you're right on that. You go to the nearest, even if it's in the direction. She hated saying it. She really hated saying it. But even if it's in the direction of your receiver, if you got to go, 5 miles in that direction to go to the nearest safe haven, do it. But she did say you better make sure that that's the nearest. And if you're not sure, she said, call us and we will help you find the nearest safe haven. But I told the guy when he was saying, no, you got to go, you can't go that way. I was like, so you're telling me they want me to get rest, but they're okay with me driving an hour in the opposite direction, not getting rest, than to go 1 mile in the right direction? So yeah, no, you can go towards your receiver. Then it's the nearest safe haven, just like the rule says. It doesn't say the nearest safe haven in the opposite direction. They were just reading the two rules and adding them together. They were reading you can't go towards, period, and then they were reading nearest, for leaving the shipper receiver. Back in 2008, nothing has changed in this place. It all looks the same. Hello? Allah? I don't know what the word is. I took the interview for pedigree sales. You can buy a warranty up to 1 million plus miles on some trucks. Okay. For $16,000. Wow. You can even after a break here, DOT should really clarify the PC rule. National Truck Protection Extended Warranty. Okay. DOT aren't even clear of the rule on PC, and that ain't no. Yeah, and that's why Landstar's so tight with it, because they say, depending on who you have in the DOT, they may interpret it every which direction. One guy might say you can go, a mile towards the place, and the other guy saying, no, you got to go 10 miles away. Well, then the guy would be wrong, and I would fight it. I'd take it to court, All right, man, I'm going to let you guys go. I got to go ahead and get ready to roll. I got to take Billy out for a potty break, and I got to go deliver this load here shortly. Like, comment, subscribe. Trucking with David H on Facebook, and we're out, this bitch. Oh, ring the bell.